Hello students. In the previous class, we have learnt about unary operators. In the unary operators, we studied increment operator and decrement operator. Today, we are going to start with binary operators. The first binary operator that we are going to study is arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operators are used in mathematical operations. Let us take for example, value of A is 50 and value of B is 10. We have 5 arithmetic operators. The first arithmetic operator is addition. The symbol denoted is a plus symbol. Let's take one example, A plus B, that is 50 plus 10 equal to 60. The second operator is subtraction. The operator is a minus symbol. Example, A minus B, that is 50 minus 10, will give the result as 40. The third one is multiplication. The operator is an asterisk symbol. For example, A multiplied by B, that is 50 multiplied by 10, will give the result as 500. The next operator is division. Operator is denoted by a slash symbol. For example, A divided by B, that is 50 divided by 10, will give the result as 5. The last operator is modulus. The operator is denoted by a percentage sign. The modulus operator is going to return the remainder of the division. Let us take an example, A modulus B, that is A remainder B. The value of A is 50, the value of B is 10. That means 50 modulus 10 will give us the remainder as 0. Thus, the result you can see is 0. Students, let us understand these operators with the help of an example. Students, this is the example for addition. First, we are going to see the addition operator and then we will see the remaining operators. So let us start with the body section. Body H1, display addition of two numbers. This is a heading which will be displayed on the web page. So you can observe here on the web page a heading display addition of two numbers is printed. Next, script language is equals to JavaScript. We are using JavaScript and that is why we have to use script tag with language attribute. Var A. We are using var keyword to declare a variable A. A equal to 5. A will be assigned value 5. Similarly, var B. B equal to 4. So we have one more variable B. Value of B is 4. Third variable var C. This variable is used to store the result of addition. So C equal to A plus B. In the next statement, document.write addition is C. In this statement, we are printing the addition on the web page. So thus, we get the result addition is 9. So this is how addition operator, that is the plus symbol, is going to work. Let us see remaining arithmetic operators also. Students, now here you can observe C equal to A minus B. This is the subtraction operator. Next statement, document.write subtraction is C. So when we are going to execute this program, it will print the subtraction also. Similarly, C equal to A multiplied by B. Document.write multiplication is C. Next, C equal to A divided by B. Document.write division is C. And lastly, C equal to A modulus B. In other words, A remainder B. That means When A is divided by B, what will be the remainder? Document.write modulus is C. So let us save this and refresh the page. So addition is 9, subtraction is 1, multiplication is 20, division is 1.25 and the remainder is 1. So this is how different operators work. Students, let us try these operators by changing the values of A and B. So let us make A equal to 7 and B equal to 3. Let's save this and refresh. You will observe now we are getting the result according to the new values of A and B. Students, if we execute this code, we are going to get the same result every time. This is not what is desired. We need that we should be able to take input from the user. We can do that in JavaScript by two different methods. The first method is by using prompt function. Let us see how the prompt function works. So wherever we have to take the value from the user, we write name of the variable equal to prompt. JavaScript is case sensitive. Prompt is written in lowercase. Then we have opening and closing parentheses. Inside the opening and closing parentheses, we have a message. Enter a number. Let us save this. The prompt function displays a dialog box having a text box and two buttons, OK and Cancel. Along with that, the message that we have written inside double quotes is printed. Let us use prompt box for B also. Let us save and execute. So here we are getting a prompt box with a text box in which the user can type the input. It has two buttons, OK and Cancel. The prompt box shows the same message that we have written in double quotes. Enter a number. Let us enter a value for A. Let's enter 7. Click on OK. Now we are getting one more prompt box. This prompt box is going to take value for variable B. Let us enter 3 and click OK. Observe the result. Addition is 7, 3. Subtraction is 4. Multiplication is 21. Division is 2.33 and remainder is 1. Students, you must have observed the result for subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus are correct. However, the result for addition is not as expected. For addition, we are getting the result as 7, 3. It should be 10. Now let us see why this is happening. This is happening because when we use prompt box, we get a text box. Text box is going to take the value as string. So when we enter the values A equal to 7, in that case 7 is considered as string data type. Similarly, B equal to 3, 3 is considered as string data type. Let us observe the statement C equal to A plus B. The data type for variable A and variable B is string. The plus symbol works as concatenation operator also. Thus, when we are using C equal to A plus B, then the strings are concatenating. It means the strings are joining and we are getting the result as 7, 3. This result is not what we desire. For that, we have to convert the string to integer. Let us see how we can do that. For converting the string to integer, JavaScript provides an inbuilt function parseInt. We have to write a equal to parse int in parenthesis a and semicolon. Students, observe when you are writing parseInt, p is small, I is capital. Let us do the same thing for variable b. Now we have used parseInt for variable b also. ParseInt is an inbuilt JavaScript function which is going to convert the string data type to integer data type. Now, variable a and variable b both will have numeric values, and let us see the result. Save and refresh. Again, we will enter the same values 7 and 3. So here we get the correct result as 10. The reason for this is now variables a and b are integers. Let us execute one more time. Let us enter 5.6 and 4.4. Enter. Addition is 9. The addition should be 10. And the subtraction should also be in decimal points. However, we are not getting the values after decimal point. The reason is we have converted the string to integer. If we want that the decimal points should also be considered, in that case we have to use a different function. That function is Parse Float. Parse Float is also an inbuilt function which is used to convert string to floating point. Floating point means numbers with decimal digits. Observe here also P is written in lowercase and F is written in uppercase. So we have done the same thing for variable B also. Let us save this and now we will execute it one more time. 5.6 and the next value we will enter is 4.4. Now we get the correct result. 10, 1.199. So we are getting the desired result. So this is how we can use parseInt and parseFloat functions to convert string data type to integer or floating point. We can make use of prompt function to take values from the user. Students, there is one more way of writing parse float. So instead of writing it in a separate step, we can write it with the prompt statement also. Parse float and the parenthesis, opening parenthesis and closing parenthesis. Let us save this. There will be no change in the output. Both the methods are correct. You can combine them in one step or you can write them separately in two different steps. Students, this is one way of accepting input from the user. The second method is by using forms. We are going to study forms later in the chapter. I hope you have understood all the arithmetic operators and also you have understood the use of prompt function, parseInt function and parseFloat function. Thank you.